What's up, everybody? It's Jonathan with Lone Wolf Day Trading. And yeah, you read it right. 90% in one day. How did I achieve this? Basically, I woke up to a crypto that I heavily invested in being up over 75%. I made money while I was sleeping. And also in the small account, I made another 15%. I know what some of you are thinking. Jonathan, no, you're a loser. You live in your mom's basement. You can't, no. But I can promise you one thing. I don't live in my mom's basement. If I did, I'd be saving a lot of money. Probably have home-cooked meals. Probably wouldn't have to do my own laundry. Why the f*** do I live in my mom's basement? But yeah, 90% on the day. Let's go ahead and we'll get into the action. Alright, so I'm currently watching CRON right now. This is one that I was taking a look at. I really don't have too much on my watch list. There are a few good plays, but again, CRON is the one I'm focusing on. Market opens in about 5 seconds. I like how it's about $1 away from going from red to green. That means I have a very close stop. I'd love for this to move closer to the VWAP so I could take a position. Just going to see how it acts when the market opens. Hopefully we get a huge push of momentum and then it spikes up for us. So it looks like it's cracking down. Ooh. Wow, all right, wow. Okay, well, hopefully this has a wicking candle and it pushes back up. Again, I want it to break the high, and it hasn't broken the high really since the pre-market. So, see, we'll keep an eye on it. There are a few other things that I've slightly been looking at, but again, CRON is the main contender for today. Now, if this one candle has this huge push of momentum, I'd love to jump in. Yeah, I don't want to get greedy with this trade. I mean, it is spiking down. It could break the low, don't get me wrong. It could easily break the low. The VWAP's right there, but I don't want to get too greedy with this. You always want to be patient. Now, you shouldn't be over patient. We'll go ahead and we'll take an EL. All right, nothing too much here. And it's a very expensive stock, you know, being that I'm with the small account right now. So 21.65 is the low. Keeping an eye on it. Hopefully we have a push up. But the longer that it takes for it to actually have that momentum spike, the less interest I'm going to be in, because I have a feeling, and normally I've seen in the past, we just broke the low again. The higher the chance it is for it just to flourish for the rest of the trading day. So we have a huge wicking candle right here. Hopefully it maintains. It looks like the VWAP and the moving average are also about to cross. So this could indicate some type of movement. Again, just keeping a close eye on it. It hasn't broken the high since market open, so that's never a good thing. All right, so we're getting some type of formation right here. It looks like we have somewhat of a double top, but granted, this is a bull flag. This is a bull flag formation. The only thing that I really like about this is we had the VWAP right there, and if this breaks through the moving average, we might get some type of good movement. So with this $21 stock, my max is probably about 700 shares. I'll put 500 in the montage. Now, if I do take this trade, it'd be very quick. I mean, this is going to be a scalping opportunity. Taking a look. Okay, it's starting to beat down right now. Again, I'm going to be very close with this one. I'm not going to give it a lot of room to breathe. Taking a look. All right, we just shorted 500 shares right there. Got in at 21.41. Looks like we have a buyer wall. We'll see how it reacts to this. All right, it's breaking down a little bit. Again, this is just going to be a scalp, a quick trade. I don't know how that bull flag... Okay, there we go. All right, we'll go ahead and take it there. $66. Okay, $66. It looks like the ask just went back to $21.30. So there's the trades right there. Thank you all so much for checking out my live day trading video. CRON wasn't a textbook setup. It really wasn't, and I can admit that, but I made it work for me. I was very patient. That's what you have to be. You can't have FOMO. Now, in that first minute candle, a lot of people would get FOMO. They see it's crashing down, and yeah, it did break another low. It did, but it's not always going to occur. Now, a beautiful textbook, in my opinion, would be, instead of it crashing down how it did, if it were to go in the opposite direction and spike up. That just ensures that the shorters from the pre-market are taking their profits, the bulls are joining in, and then once it gets to the top of that candle, then basically profit taking occurs again, and then that's when I jump in and I short it. I love that it was down about $1 in the market. It was about $1 until it went from being down for the day to being basically up for the day. So that ensured that I had a very close stop loss. Now, I wouldn't hold my position that entire dollar. I'm just saying if I built a position, then I would know in the back of my mind, okay, I have about $1 to scale it out. And if it breaks this dollar, then I'll just take the loss. Speaking of losses, I know a red day is coming soon. I haven't had a red day for about 3 weeks now, so I know it's coming. But when it does occur, I just have to ensure that I don't get full of myself and think that I can't accept a red day. That's the worst thing about being on these green streaks is when a red day occurs, you just don't want to take it. And sometimes it's just going to happen. It really is, and it happens to every trader. But when it happens, you'll see it. I'm not like these other traders where they only post green days for 2.5 months, even though they've had red days, because come on. So yeah, thank you all so much for viewing it. I truly appreciate the support. Make sure you check out the Discord. I mean, that's where I put on my watch list, and other very active traders are putting their watch list. So it gives a very great idea of a large scope, a large spectrum of the market. Not only the large caps, but also the small caps. And then if you're into any type of Forex or crypto or however like that. Also, my email's below. Please feel free to email me. You can ask me whatever. If you want me to review your trades, I say this about every video. And then, of course, comment if you have any questions. Again, thank you all so much for the support. Truly appreciate it. Jonathan, Mr. Kitty, Lone Wolf Day Trading. Stay green.